Yo, what's fly you?
Chilling with hiphopwire.com. TGTC swag.
Fly you, Jerome.
Fly you, eyeball, what up?
J Swift is good.
Alright. Now you guys, y'all been on the tour, right?
Yeah, we've been around. We've been around.
Yeah.
How everything was going with the tour?
Fun,
It's fun, yeah, it's definitely fun.
Yeah. I think we're definitely, becoming better friends. Just been on the road and learning. I think sometimes you don't know who your true friends are until you fall out with them. So yeah, we've had a good time.
We learning, you know what I'm saying? It's a learning experience. It's fun. It's life, you know what I'm saying? So we just enjoy it.
Alright, so the Greater Than Club, man. Explain exactly what the Greater Than Club is to the people.
I mean, it's a lifestyle brand, like it started off on some shallow beginnings, She ain't ate a greater than autographs and hugs, but it kind of turned into just a stamp to live by, I mean, we always try to better ourselves on a personal level and then musically, So the Greater Than Club is what we stand for, we live by.
Alright. Man, I just released the Greater Than album, and it was what, #1 on iTunes yesterday?
Was it the independent hip hop?
Or the #1 hip hop release.
#1 hip hop release
So,
on
it
iTunes.
topped the charts at like 19 overall. So
how was that feeling, man? That's pretty big right there.
yeah, it was humbling. I mean, we kind of, like I was telling somebody else, like we intentionally put out a free download, hard copies, and iTunes. And I don't know anybody else that did that intentionally from day one. And to get the response we got on iTunes, that was just incredible.
Alright. So what was like the whole process of recording, going from an album, to an album from mixtapes and stuff? Like, what was different about this process?
What we was doing before was called value packs, you know what I mean? It was like between 4 to 6 songs, 4 to 5 joints, and we were doing it on a semi-regular basis, you know what I mean? And it was cool, like we got real good feedback. We got to work with some real great artists, you know what I mean? Meet a lot of people, and get our buzz up a little bit by being consistent, you know what I'm saying? But we took some time off, around winter, late fall, winter. And, we had a couple things in the works, and we just kind of made the decision to put out a full-length project, because it's kind of something that the independent side of hip hop is missing. You know what I mean? There's so many mixtapes and there's so much like flood. You know what I mean? And people just doing quick songs just to put it out. So we decided to take our time. And that's something you'll find with us. We kind of try to stay off the beaten path. You know what I mean? So we put our heart and soul in it. You know what I'm saying? We made this album from beginning to end. It wasn't anything just to do because this is what we felt like at the time. So, we figured the fans wanted it. We put our time into it, put our effort into it, and that's what we got from TGTC.
Alright, now I checked the album, man. I'm gonna say that the vibe was a lot different than the mixtapes y'all put out. Like, was that done like intentionally?
I mean, I think it's just an album, that's one thing I try to stress too. It's not a mixtape. It's really an album. You know what I mean? So we wanted to have a feel of you put it in and you can just let it flow, and let you can ride out to it. Like I find myself, because I listen to it, just to see, what we did good, what we could do better. But you could drive around the city and the album be done. You're like, oh dang, I just listed those joints. So I mean, it definitely has a laid back vibe, but at the same time, you can also, get up and party too.
Alright. Now, in my opinion, man, you guys putting out some of the best music as a group that's out there underground.
Right. Appreciate that.
Do you guys still feel like you slept on? Because you're not to the point where, where Dom is at or Chip that, or a lot of people that y'all work with. Y'all not to that point yet. Y'all feel like y'all slept on?
I wouldn't say slept on. More people just haven't heard it yet. I think that the more music we put out, the more people hear it, and the more people know about us. I mean, sometimes, if nobody knows you, then you're not slept on. So I mean, I think once people really start seeing the vision, they're gonna embrace the swag.
Some people are just not hearing this and going back to all the old stuff.
Right.
They've been putting out stuff for a while now. That's how it is.
Yeah.
You think it's harder being a group from Ohio?
It has its challenges.
Yeah. It has its challenges and its benefits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's no matter where you at. You know what I'm saying? We just try to take the best of the best, and what we have, we make the most of it. You know what I mean? do what we gotta do. You know? We love Ohio, that's where we're from. So, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to them, but you know what I'm saying? It's definitely nice to touch out the markets. And that's what we're trying to do right now.
All right. Now, another cat that y'all might know from Ohio, LeBron James, left Ohio,
Heard of it.
went to Miami. But I seen him shouting y'all out on Twitter and stuff like that, man. Like, so y'all a group, yeah, I mean, like a lot of people back in Cleveland, they not feeling LeBron, but like, what's y'all feelings towards LeBron James right now?
I have no issues with him. You know,
I mean,
go Bron.
Yeah, we're go Bron. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're fans and we're supporters. You know what I'm saying? Of what he does and his talent. So, you know what I mean? Like, everybody goes through those times in their life where they face adversity. You know what I mean? It's how you deal with it. So,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All right. So the Greater Than Club album's out right now. Like, what's next after that?
You tell us. What should we do next?
Put out another album, man. Keep pumping them out, yo.
Yeah, we on point to keep dropping, you know, a semi-regular full-length project, but we might hit them with the value packs. We want to drop these videos, you know what I mean? Drop a couple singles, push a couple remixes, you know what I mean? But just look out for us, Fly You.
Yo, it's Fly You.
Chilling with hiphopwire.com.
TGTC swag.
Pops.